Those of una when they ready for 2021, when you never know una plan, never know the plan when you want plan for 2021. You still dey there like stagnancies. You still stand gidigba like say nothing dey shake you or shakeable shaker. You still stand. You never know wetin you wan do for 2021. 2020 na there you stand. Money wey you get almost about 1 million naira. You use am take eat finish, you use am take flex, buy car, do Bugatti. Then 2021 now, nothing. Before 2021, nothing dey your account. This video na for una when they use money rough. Put the man of God. See, man of God, he get something to shocktalize us. If men of God they preach like this, not be receive blessing, receive this, receive this. No, they're supposed to see they teach about investment. Investment is very good. Those of una when they use money rough, me 10,000, you go carry shikala. Me 50,000, you go carry shikele. Me 100,000, you go carry shigbunu. You don't even carry shiwawa. This video na for now. Investment is very good in a man's life. Even though that land you buy 100,000. In the next 5 years, that land go be double. It go turn to 500,000. Most people don't know say investment. Now those say Dangote, now they take grow. If you hear many people when be rich man, if you tell them say, you tell Apple, go tell you say invest. Some invest from America, invest for so many people. Investment is very good, but it take time. But if that time reach, your money it go bust alive like a conga. See this man of God. He go bring una through about investment. Those of now will never watch the video. Oh yeah, see something.
Two people made 10 million, and Jesus is weeping over the life of somebody. Why did he get the 10 million? Because Jesus did a mighty work in his life, and a door was opened up, and Jesus is weeping and saying, if only you knew, because he knows that there is land in certain places you can buy. And he knows that 7 years' time, this industry that you are in, that brought about that breakthrough, will start going on a decline. And he knows at that same time, if you invest this 10 million on property, you'll start experiencing a quantum and geometric progression. But you are there. One person took the 10 million and went to buy acres of land. Another one took the 10 million, bought a car, rimmed the car up, customized the seats, leather, put his personal logo on his letter-headed paper, then crested it on the seat of the car, and then the number plate was AA, blown, HH. So he's driving his car, which says, I have blown, and he's going, and he's enjoying it. Are you following what I'm saying here? The second person stays with a normal car, and is there buying property, and Jesus is weeping over that other person's life and crying, if only you knew the things that make for your prosperity. If only you knew. Life is not like this, it's in cycles. So the cycle changes, all right? And a policy comes out of government, and out of that government, that industry is hit. And he says, everybody moves. Now, the other man who invested into property because his eyes were opened to that, at that very time where there was about to be a shift, people started building in that area, towards that area where he had bought land. He had even forgotten about the land, so to speak. Are you following what I'm saying? And then architects come to meet him or her and say, people are building, we want to use all this, your 3 acres, we want to build an estate, and you can own 10 houses as payment, but you give us the land, we'll build 10 houses, we want to build 100 units here, 10 will be yours, and all of that. And they pay him again, all right, for land and all of that. And at that time, they sack 30% of people from the workforce. He's included in the sack. The person who has blown is also included in the sack. By this time, the blown car is going to boom. That's it is boom, all right? And he's there spending now more money to maintain the car. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when he bought that car, he wasn't spending too much, but now the engine has started to. So he needs more money to finance, all right, this particular thing. And the company has changed the model, so he has to buy the new spare parts of the new model. Do you get what I'm saying here? Which means, but this other man now, is that time he now enters into property. So what happens is, this one goes into a time where the enemy builds a trench around him. That one goes into a place, they say, what's happening? I'm now into estates, real estates. He doesn't feel it. Are you following me? And so Jesus looks and starts weeping and says, if only you knew. If only you knew this wastage. And you go into that and get there. Now you can start complaining. Stupid people in that company, that MD who are making money. If only he was investing the money, you didn't invest your own. Oh. If only he was behaving wisely, you didn't behave wisely. Oh. Our company will not be in trouble. You start cursing out the MD. This government safe. This government. If only we knew what their change was. This change has changed, which means what is going on now, you are complaining, but God, Jesus said, is because you didn't see. All these people you are blaming on the outside is not their fault. It's the lack of sight on the inside. So we said, when the harvest is there and your life is going on an upward trajectory, it is more than meets the eye. Handle it with gravity. Spend time in prayer. God, open my eyes, because you can be coming from a season of winter where you toiled all night and caught nothing, and you enter into the summer where it's the harvest. You cast your net on the right hand side according to the instruction of Jesus, and you get boat sinking, net breaking haul of fish. But then you misunderstood what it was and entered into the fishing business instead of your eyes being opened to see that the purpose of that was you should go and catch men. Do you get what we're saying? That's why ants understand, if we see sugar here today, if we come back tomorrow, the sugar won't be there again. Make the best use of it when there's opportunity. Opportunity doesn't stay there forever. They engage life with that sense of gravity. They are not playing. They are not eating and drinking. Jesus said, it's daytime, walk while it's day. They are there maximizing the potential of that particular thing, so that they have developed things that when the season changes, it's not apparent in their life.
Shebi does here. So now we me go even tell you what you supposed to do now. If as some parable, if you're okay, you be picking when you get brain, you go calculate what you want to 2021 with your life. Understand? Let's go to the next news. No time.